Welcome to Secure Care. I'm Dr. Nick Payne, and I'm going to be your guide today as we explore Valence Health, the FTC compliant software that allows you to review and accept or reject insurance contracts available to you through Secure Care. We're going to take you step by step through the process that you need to go through to accept your first Secure Care contract. So let's go ahead and get started.
To get started, you'll need to open up your web browser and go to www.securecarecorp.com. Once there, you'll want to look over on the right side. You'll see this green tab that says Account Management. When you hover your mouse over, you'll see two options. You'll want to come down here and click on Valence Contract Management. This will open a new tab and bring you to the point where we must enter your username and password.
Hello, just me again. If you don't have your username and password yet, contact the Secure Care office and they'll get that right over to you. Let's keep going. So we'll enter your username here, followed by your password. Now you'll need to make sure you click this box right here that says, I accept the terms and conditions of this website. Once you click that, you're going to hit the Submit button. Now, since this is the first time that you've logged on, you're going to see this Change Password box. You'll need to enter your current password, which is the one we just entered to get here. And then you're going to enter a new password. Now, it tells you here that the password must be at least 6 characters, no more than 10, and they are not case sensitive. You're going to enter this twice to ensure that we have recorded it properly. Then you'll click the Submit button.
Now this is your landing page. This is where you're going to come to once you log into Valence Health. So we need to go review our fee schedules and see what's available to us. So the first step is right here, step 1. We want to click on chiropractic and make sure that's highlighted. Then we come down to step 2. Now we have two options. Compare fee schedules or review fee schedules and make your election to participate. I'm going to have you click the second one and move that little black button down here. We'll come back and talk about compare fee schedules in a few minutes. So you're going to click down here, the second radial button, and click Submit. This is going to bring up the page that's going to show us the fee schedule. Now if you look down the left side, you'll see the procedure code, and these are all listed numerically. So these are your CPT codes. Over here in the middle, you'll see the description. There's a column for service distribution. Now what this means is how often is that billed by a chiropractor. Then you'll see the Medicare fee schedule for the office and for the facility. So if you scroll down through here, you'll see your 7000 series codes here. This is your x-ray codes. You come down, we'll get into the physical medicine codes here in the 97s, and then our chiropractic adjustments and our evaluation and management codes. So what we're going to do is come up here and we're going to select a payer. In this case, Sample is the only one that I have available. So I'm going to pull that up, and I need to make my election whether I want to participate or not. So you'll see it put this whole yellow column in here. So this is the fee schedule for an insurance company called Sample. Now I want to go through here and decide, is the fee schedule they're offering something I'm interested in? So we'll come down and we want to find, let's say, okay, x-ray exam of the neck. Great, here it is, $28.05. Is that a reimbursement level that I want? And then you want to go to the next CPT code you use and the next one, and you want to look at it and evaluate the fee schedule. Now sometimes that is a little difficult because there's codes we use and they're kind of scattered throughout the code book. So this software has an excellent feature that will allow us to evaluate this a little easier. So if you come up here in the middle, you'll see this sort by CPT code, and we have a radial button next to that. Below it, you'll see sort by distribution. Well, I want you to click on that. What you'll see is that it reorders the codes. This is the exact same fee schedule, just in a different order. Instead of being ordered by the procedure code, it's ordered by the distribution, or how often a chiropractor bills it. So you see our adjustment codes here at the top, and then we get our stimulation and things like that. So it's going to put the codes that you use most often in your office together. It's a great feature, and really what it does is it allows you to more quickly come through and evaluate the codes that you use on a regular basis. Now you're like, I like this fee schedule, I want to accept it. But you're not quite ready to do that yet. There's one more step that I want to make sure that you do so you have all the information. Here at the top, you'll see a blue bar, and there's a button called View Fee Schedule Notes. Now you'll want to click on that. When you do, a new tab will open up, and you'll see fee schedule notes in here. And there's nothing in here because this is just a sample insurance company, so there's nothing to put in here. But what you'll see is any really important information about that contract. One thing that's going to be in here that you need to make sure you definitely pay attention to is the withhold amount or the per service fee that you're going to pay Secure Care as part of this contract. So make sure you have that and you understand that before you accept this contract. Now once you understand all this and reviewed it, you want to come up here and click this X, and we're going to close that tab. This brings us right back here to the screen we were just looking at. The next step is actually telling Secure Care, I want to participate. Now if you come over on the right side of the screen, you'll see this box. It says I wish to, and you can accept or reject the fee schedule. And you're going to say I wish to accept. So we're going to click submit, and you'll see the computer do a couple things, and then a dialog box is going to pop up. Mine came up on the bottom here. It says, do you want to open or save letter.pdf? Well, I want to open it because I want to review this letter. I'm just going to open this letter for us. This is a very important letter. If you do not follow the directions and print this letter, sign it, and print your name on it, and fax it back, you will not be a participating provider with the insurance company. You must send this back for you to complete the acceptance of a contract. You'll see on this letter at the top, it's got the date, it's got your name, it's going to have your practice information in here, and your tax identification number. Then it's going to say you reviewed and accepted the proposed sample fee schedule. You're going to print it, sign it, print your name, and you're going to fax it to this number right here. Once Secure Care receives this fax, they can notify the carrier that you are a participating provider and you will now have access to the fee schedule that you reviewed. So we're going to close out of this because we've printed that and we've already signed it and we've sent it back to Secure Care.
Congratulations! You just accepted your first Secure Care contract. Now there's just a couple more things I want to show you. Let's get going.
There's one last thing I'd like to show you. Remember when we were at this landing page originally? In step 1 we clicked on chiropractic, and in step 2, remember I told you we'd come back and look at compare fee schedules? Well, let's do that now. Keep the radio button next to that clicked and click submit. You're going to see a new page open up. This is going to look very similar to the pages we were just looking at. You'll see that the procedure codes are still numerically listed over here. The description comes down here. The service distribution is here. And then you see your Medicare fee schedule. And you see the fee schedule for sample insurance company. You can do the same thing. You can come down, sort through, find the codes that you are looking for. If your staff has a question about what the allowed fee should be, you can come look it up. So this is a nice option if you have a contract that you have a question about. Now, if you're holding more than one contract, you can come up here where you see this check mark next to sample. You would see the other insurance companies listed here. If you uncheck mark that and click update, you'll see that sample goes away. If you check mark it and click update again, it comes back in. So you can choose to look at the contracts you want to. This also has that nice feature to sort by distribution. So you can click that. It's going to change the codes again to that distribution that we looked at earlier. These are the codes that are most commonly used in a chiropractor's office. Now that's the complete run through of Valence Health.
Thank you for spending some time with me today to explore Valence Health. Hopefully we've answered all of your questions, but if you still have any questions, concerns, or issues, make sure you contact the Secure Care office. They'll be happy to get those straightened out for you. Now that's all we have, so you have a great day, and thank you for your participation in the Secure Care Network.